All right. And problems 7 through 12, I believe. Maybe 11. Next few problems, we are asked which of the following lines is the line represented in the equation. So if you look at problem 7, this is our equation that's given to us originally. We need to see which of these graphs, which of these linear graphs matches the equation for that line. So the first thing we need to do in order to do this simply is to convert this to slope-intercept form. And this is just like those ones that we were just doing. So I'm going to very quickly go through this process in the same way that we just did. I know that's a positive 3 with the y, so I divide everything in the equation by positive 3. I'm going to bring that up here. So 4x over 3, I know that cannot be reduced. So that's going to be 4x over 3. And then what happens here? 3 divided by 3 is 1. So it reduces and changes to just y. And 9 over 3 does reduce. Actually, 9 divided by 3 is 3. So this is the equation I have now. Now I need to move my x term to the other side of the equal sign. So when I do that, the sign changes for that part of it, and I have a negative 4x over 3. This 3 does not move. It stays the same. It's positive here, so it's going to be plus 3. So that's the equation of our line. Now, in slope-intercept form, we know a few things. I know that this 3, positive 3, rather, that is my y-intercept. And I also know that negative 4 over 3, that right there, that is my slope. So the first thing I want to do, we'll do the y-intercept in blue. I want to find where the y-intercept is positive 3. So looking at each of these graphs, I'm looking at where does this line, where does the blue line cross the y-axis at positive 3. So if I look, choice A, nope, that crosses the y-axis down here, and that looks like it's negative 3, which is not right. If I look at answer choice B, it looks like it crosses halfway between 2 and 4, so that's a possibility. Choice C, no, that crosses the y-axis at 2. That's not 3, so I know that C is out. D crosses the y-axis at, yep, right there. That's halfway between 2 and 4, so that's a possibility. So it's between B and D. So we have to move on to the slope. So the slope I know is negative 4 over 3. I know that the slope is rise over run. So negative 4, I'm going to say negative 4 over 3. I'm going to say my rise is negative and my run is positive. You could do it the other way if you wanted to, but for now I'm going to start with saying my rise is negative and my run is positive. So in choice B, I know I need to go down 4 and then 1 to the right. But something that you should check before you even do that actually is look at our choices for B and D. I know the slope is negative, so that means my line needs to be going down and to the right or up and to the left. And so B has a negative slope. This line goes down and to the right. But D, that goes up and to the right. That is a positive slope, so I know it can't be right. So the only choice I'm left with is B, and B is the correct answer. If you wanted to actually count rise over run to further get your point, what you would need to do is just move down. You have to be careful because each of these grid lines they are going up by 2s. So watch out for that. But if I count down 4, I go 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I'm going to go over to the right 3. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3 to the right. It's going to put me right about there, which is correct. And so with this example with these, it's kind of tricky. I would first look at the sign of the slope, if it's positive or negative, and see if that can help you weed out any incorrect answers to get a correct answer a little bit more quickly and more definitively. So go ahead and finish this section, and the next video will be for you whenever you finish that.